Hey guys, how's it going? Well, this is going to be our first play along warm up series for the 8th grade. Before we get at it, I just want to give you a couple rundowns on some things. I'm testing this mic out on my computer, and recently it's been cutting in and out when I have my metronome going and playing. So if you hear any of that happening, just go with it, go with the flow, try to stick with me. And you can always pause the video and do the warm up that I call out for you to do, and then replay the video from there. Also, I want to put a plug in for our new DeSoto Central Middle School Band YouTube channel. Okay, so just search that in YouTube, drop a like, subscribe, and it'll be awesome. We will have so many followers, see how many people we can get. Okay, so all this is going to be posted on that, but we're going to get started. We're going to start with some breathing. So I know everyone's just kind of feeling anxious, and we're kind of getting tired of being stuck in the house, and some people in the house are just really annoying us, and we need to just relax. Okay, so the best thing you can do if you're feeling anxious or you are just really upset and you can't calm down, just take some deep breathing. Okay, so we're just going to do some in for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. And I want you to just breathe with me and try to take in a nice full breath and just relax on the exhale, okay? So here we go. And 1, 2, inhale, and yeah. I already feel so much better. Even though I'm already happy, I feel happier just from breathing. So that's always a good thing to do if you're just feeling anxious, okay? So just keep that in your back pocket. Next thing we're going to do another breathing exercise. This one's going to kind of get us going a little bit more. We're going to use some counts with the metronome, and we're going to use our monitors. And we're going to start off with in for 4 and out for 4. And I'll probably decrease to 3 and 3 and 2 and 2. But after that, I will not go to ones. But I want you to focus as we're doing this on expanding the lower body. And I like to think about when I breathe the 4 quadrants that I have. Okay, so I think about my lower back quadrant, my tummy quadrant, my upper back quadrant, my chest quadrant, and then it moves on up through the diaphragm and out. So when you're breathing, you want to make sure you're feeling all of that expand, and we're not breathing, because tension is that's right, the enemy, okay? We don't want any tension in our body when we breathe, okay? So we'll start with 4 and 4. Here we go. Let me get our metronome going. This is at 84 beats a minute. And set. And 1, 2, ready, and in. And we'll go 2s. And one more inhale. Great job. Now, if you feel like that was enough breathing for you, fantastic. You can continue on with this video. If not, you can go back and do that again or do your own breathing exercise. Just make sure that if you start feeling dizzy, sit down, let your head hang low. And when you're better, come back up and you can continue going from there. Now, let's go on and grab your mouthpiece. And do just a little bit of buzzing. It's always great after doing some breathing to get your lips going and get that motor running a little bit before you start playing on your instrument, okay? And buzzing is a great tool, a great way to do that. Another reason buzzing is so important is because everything you do on your mouthpiece is only amplified by what you do on your instrument. Okay? So if you buzz great, you will play great. If you buzz poorly, you're probably going to play poorly. Okay? So make sure you're always focused on a good quality buzz backed up with amazing air. Okay? So we're just going to get the motor running. I recommend getting some lip flaps in before you start. Maybe do a couple face stretches. Then we'll grab the mouthpiece. We're going to do some sirens. I'm just going to start in the middle register, go up, and then go down. Join me. Ready? Great. Make sure you're always connecting your buzz with your air. Let's see if we can expand our range this time. Ready? Great job. Again, feel free to do some more buzzing. I've been playing a lot today, so I don't need it as much, but you might need to buzz some more, and that's totally okay. So take this time to pause the video and get some buzzing in. If you're ready to move on with us, you'll go on and grab your instrument, put your mouthpiece in, and we'll start to play. Also, shout out to all of you who are YouTubers. You need to teach me how to edit videos so you don't see all the transitions. I'll work on it. You can teach me something too. All right, so we're going to start with some simple long tones and Remington exercises. So if you'll join me, we'll start on F Remington, and we're just going to put the metronome on, and you guys can play along with me as we go through it. Just remember that as you do the Remington exercise, it's just like we got done with our sirens. I want you to connect to every note, make every transition of the note smooth as possible, and we're going to go all the way down like it is in your book, okay? So if we'll start on F Remington, we'll do it along together. I'm setting my metronome at 88. Here we go. And 1, 2. Great job. So we just warmed up the middle register. Now let's go down to low B flat concert and warm up on Remington on that note. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, great job. Now, we'll move on to our next part of our warm-up, our lip slurs. So if you'll flip on over to warm-up set 1, option 3, we'll do our normal lip slur. And I'm going to increase our volume, or not our volume, our tempo to 120. E-aw. Here we go. We'll play it all together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, great job. Feel free to go back and do that again if you want to do it at a faster or even a slower tempo. Lip slurs are a great way to warm up and keep your embouchure and your air moving through the instrument. Now let's go on to warm up set 2, option 3. Okay, and we're going to do that one the same way. We'll go all the way down through every combination on the valves or the slide. Make sure you're using a good quality stream of air, connecting every note through the slur. No cheating. Here we go. Same tempo, warm up set 2. Oh, 1, 2. Great job. Now we're going to move on and do an articulation exercise. So we're kind of going through and hitting our bucket list. Breathing, buzzing, long tones, lip slurs. All of those are things that we need to do every single day as musicians to make sure that we are working our best and being our best every time we play our instrument when it comes to playing literature and sight reading. But the fifth thing we want to make sure we also do is work on articulations. Articulations are a great way to get the air moving, get the tongue ready to go. And so we're going to do just a simple exercise that I want you to use to start working on speed, okay? Part of the thing that you have to do on your marching audition is you'll be asked to play some passages, tonguing at 120 beats a minute. So we're going to work our way up to that. Today, I'm going to be performing at 110 beats a minute. And we're going to be doing an exercise on the B flat major scale, 1 octave, up and down, and each note is going to get this rhythm. Let me demonstrate first, and then we'll start over and do it all together. So here's my tempo. And we'll go through the whole scale just like that, okay? So again, this is B flat major, 16th study, articulation. Keep the tongue light, keep the air moving, all the way up and down. Let's do it together. 1, 2. And that was at 110. If that's too fast for you, feel free to pause the video, go back, and try it at a tempo that's comfortable for you. Every day, you should strive to click it up, at least 1 or 2 clicks and on the metronome. And then after that, you'll be at 110 in no time and 120. Like, equally as important, if you felt like that was too slow for you, try it at 112 or 116 or 120 even, and see how fast you can get every day. But the most important thing is, if you want to get faster, you got to do it every single day, just like working out, okay? And that's all of the 5 bucket list items. There's really one more, and that's your scales. Scales are super duper important. They are the foundations and the building blocks of everything that we do. So one thing in particular that is important that you guys go over every day is what's going to be included on your marching audition, and that is all of your B flat scale patterns, okay? So why don't you turn to page 10, and we'll do the mini scale together. All of these exercises will be performed at 120 beats a minute, and feel free to play along with me. B flat mini scale. 1, 2. Good. Now let's do scale pattern 1. 1 moment. Empty some water. So scale pattern 1, same tempo. Here we go. 1, 2. Great job. And that's all of the big warm-up things that we want you to be going over every single day. Okay? Now, something else that you need to think about after you're done doing your warm-up are your scales. We've already talked about that mini scale pattern, but you want to also go over all the scales that you're going to be required to do for your marching audition. Let's review them together. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, F, C, G, and D. Those are all 9 major scales that you need to be looking at, plus your chromatic scale. So you have 10 scales that you need to be memorizing and working on full range octaves at this time. If you need help in learning those scales, the first place you need to go is your band book. And you need to look up fingerings in your fingering chart if you need help with that. But most importantly, look at your key signature. It will tell you everything you need to know. If you have 5 flats in your key signature, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat, you know all 5 notes that are affected and should be flatted. Everything else is natural. So you just gotta simply apply the formula and play the scale. Again, if you need help, access your fingering chart and it will show you everything you need. But those 10 scales, your chromatic scale needs to be a full range. Your major scales needs to be at around 132. So start working on them at a slow tempo and increase the tempo steadily every day, every week, so that you're ready for your audition. Great. Once you're done with that, there are so many other things that you can do. We're going to be giving you guys a ton of resources and ways that you can access music on the web. You need to be doing some sight reading every day, and you just need to play for fun. That's the reason you got these bad boys. I love my Larry. My euphonium is the best, and I love playing it. And sometimes I just come in and play without a goal in mind. I just pick up my instrument and I just find something online and I just start playing because it makes me feel better when I'm having a bad day or even when I'm having a good day. So get your instrument out. Don't forget about your poor little baby, especially the ones that are still sitting at school. Take it out, play it, and enjoy your time. So next time you see me, we'll have another assignment for you. We might do some more warm-up stuff together and make our warm-up a little more intense. But until then, keep playing, have a lot of fun, and enjoy your time with your family. I miss you guys. I love you, and I'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.